Assalamualaikum and welcome to the Science Behind Food show. I'm your host for today and my name is NURUL HAZIRA, PA2016. And on today's episode, we are going to talk about our nation's most essential condiments, and which is soy sauce. I could confidently say that in every Malaysian household must have at least one bottle at home. So what is soy sauce and where does it originate from? So without further ado, I would like to call Sabrina to share a bit intro regarding our topic for today.
Hi, my name is NURUL Sabrina and we are from Group 5. Soy sauce has been a component of human culture for thousands of years, from its prehistory inception to its uses in modern time. Soy sauce had countless effects on our culture and our food. Throughout the course of human history, soy sauce have taken on many forms around the world. The earliest known of soy sauce dates back about 2,200 years ago during the Western Han dynasty of ancient China, and it has spread throughout East and Southeast Asia, where it is used in cooking and as a condiment. Throughout fermentation process, soy sauce is produced in which using microorganism Aspergillus oryzae or Aspergillus sojae, usually called koji mold. It can be added directly to food and is used as a dip or salt flavor in cooking.
Thank you so much, Sabrina, for your sharing just now. I didn't know that soy sauce has been around for more than 2,000 years ago. That's interesting. But what's more interesting is that Sabrina mentioned that soy sauce is made from a fermentation process which uses microorganism. I am intrigued to know more about this, so I would like to call up my other friend, HAIKAL, to share more about the science behind this creation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. Thank you to my friend for inviting me. My name is Muhammad HAIKAL and I would like to talk about the principle of microorganism that involve in production of soy sauce. First of all, the microorganism that involved in soy sauce production is Aspergillus sojae and Aspergillus oryzae, which is also known as koji mold. These are used for soybean fermentation in soy sauce or shoyu production, also known as Japanese soy sauce. Because of its high proteolytic and high amylolytic activity, koji is made by inoculating Aspergillus oryzae and Aspergillus sojae onto steamed soybean and roasted wheat. These microbes are added to the brine and incubate to produce enzyme protease and amylase. Next, the koji fermented for 6 until 12 months. Then, fermented product is pressed to produce the shoyu. After koji production, the second step in making fermented soy sauce is brine fermentation, which is use the lactic bacterium, is Pediococcus halophilus and the yeast Zygosaccharomyces roxy and Candida. In the brine fermentation, function Pediococcus halophilus is to produce lactic acid, which lowers the pH to control its growth and keep the fermenting mixture at ideal temperature. Next, Zygosaccharomyces roxy is the most important role in producing the soy sauce. It is because the function of this yeast is to produce the flavor molecule of soy sauce. This yeast can grow in soy sauce, which is harmless to health but form a membranous film on the surface of soy sauce, causing deterioration of the soy sauce aroma and flavor. And the last one is Candida versatilis. It's another yeast that can generate for ethyl glycol and for ethyl phenol. This phenolic compound can make soy sauce produce the smell like woody aroma and smoky flavor, which regulates salt in soy sauce and increase the mellow sense of soy sauce. Candida versatilis had a strong salt-resistant characteristic and exposed normal gross salinity condition of the soy sauce fermentation. For extra information, Lactobacillus also used in production of soy sauce. These microbes grow in soy sauce and will produce biogenic amines such as tyramine and histamine. Some of these bacteria will also produce ornithine by decomposing organine, resulting in accumulation of citrulline as an intermediate. Ethyl carbamate can be produced by reaction between ethanol and citrulline. This all lead to degradation of soy sauce. I think that's all from me to talk about the principle of microorganism in production of soy sauce. Thank you.
Thank you, HAIKAL, for your sharing just now. Now I wonder, how does soy sauce is actually produced? What's the method being used? So to know more about this, I would like to call LOGANTHIRAN TAIGHARAJA to explain more details about the process.
I'm LOGANTHIRAN TAIGHARAJA. My metric number is PA21103. Today I'm going to explain about process how soya sauce is made. There are two methods to produce soya sauce, which is the first one is conventional method and the second one is bioreactor method. For both methods, the main ingredients are soybean, wheat and salt. Conventional method for soya sauce process is a traditional method. For the first step, you need to cook the soybean and roast the wheat. Then fermented in solid culture to get koji for 2 days. Then we need to mix salt with water, which is brained to create moromi. For moromi's first stage, Pediococcus halopilus growth and produce lactic acid to lower the pH value. There will be ethanol created by the yeast to boost up the aroma of soya sauce. The conventional method soya sauce took 6 months for aging. After that, we need to conduct a filtration process to make sure pure and clean soya sauce is made. After that, as a final process, we need to carry out pasteurization to make sure there is no unwanted microbial growth in our product. Next, bioreactor method. The bioreactor method is using a modern technology to produce soya sauce. To carry out this method, we need to have a defatted soybean that will be steamed and wheat will be roasted. Then we need to submerge the culture to fermentation in liquid form for 2 days. Next, we need to pass the fermented culture to the glutaminized reactor to increase the glutamic acid. New process will be halopilus reactor fermented to the lactic acid. Next, into a road reactor to immobilize yeast. At last, we need to pasteurize to kill microbial growth in our soya sauce, and our soya sauce is ready to consume. Thank you.
Thank you so much, LOGANTHIRAN, for sharing about the making process. Actually, I would also like to share about the types of soy sauce that is available in the market today and how it is being used. There's so many types of soy sauce out there, so I will be talking about the top 10 most popular ones from 4 different countries. Soy sauce can be used for both cooked and uncooked foods depending on the type of soy sauce. For the light type, it's mostly known as the all-purpose condiment, which usually used for light seasoning and dipping, such as sushi. While the dark soy sauce, which the consistency is slightly thicker, is usually used in the slow time cooking, such as stir-fried noodles or stew. For Chinese soy sauce, there is 2 types, which is the light soy sauce and the dark soy sauce. In Japan, there's 5 different types of soy sauce available. The first one is called the usukushi shoyu, which is the light Japanese soy sauce. The second one is the koikuchi shoyu, which is the dark soy sauce. The third one is the saishikomi shoyu, which is the double fermented soy sauce. The fourth type is the tamari shoyu, which is soy sauce which have no or low content of wheat. The fifth type is the shiro shoyu, which is called as the white soy sauce, which has low content of soybean. In Malaysia, we have 2 types, which is the kicap lemak and kicap tahi. kicap lemak is the sweet type, while the kicap cair is the salty type. The last type of soy sauce is called the chemical soy sauce. This type of soy sauce is processed through hydrolyzed vegetable protein, and it is not fermented. It is also called as the acid hydrolyzed soy sauce. So now let's recap back on what we have learned in today's episode. So we learned about the history of soy sauce from Sabrina, the principle and science behind soy sauce by HAIKAL, the method produced was shared by LOGANTHIRAN, and the application plus variety of soy sauce by me. Lastly, I would like to know, is there any side effects from consuming soy sauce? Or maybe there's an advantage from it? I'll pass this question to SHAZWANA to answer.
Hello everyone, SHAZWANA here. Thank you Miss IFFA for the question. Soy sauce is a very flavorful ingredient and have a lot of benefit. The way it's produced can vary significantly, causing significant changes in flavor and texture as well as health risks. Firstly, we will be focusing on the benefits of the soy sauce. Soy sauce can be included as part of healthy diet rich in whole foods. First and foremost, soy sauce may reduce the allergies. Based on PubMed data, 76 patients with seasonal allergies took 600 mg of a soy sauce component per day and show improved symptoms. The amount they consume corresponds to 60 ml of soy sauce per day. Secondly, soy sauce is also added as a source of antioxidant. For instance, dark soy sauce has been found to contain several strong antioxidants. But it is unclear what the benefit may be in humans, even though one study found positive effect on heart health. Soy sauce may also have some health benefit, but more research is needed to confirm whether they apply to humans. Besides those benefits, eating soy sauce may involve some health risks. The nutrient content of soy sauce based on 1 tablespoon of fermented soy sauce is 8 of calorie, 1 gram of carbohydrate, 0 gram of fat, 1 gram of protein, and 902 mg of sodium. So we can conclude that soy sauce is high in sodium, which is associated with an increased risk of high blood pressure. However, it is lower in sodium than table salt, and sodium-reduced varieties are available. Besides that, soy sauce may contain high of MSG, which is monosodium glutamate, which is flavor enhancer. It's found naturally in some foods and often used as a food additive. It is a form of glutamic acid, which is amino acid that contributes significantly to the umami flavor of foods. Umami is one of the 5 basic flavors in food, often found in what is called savory food. Glutamic acid is produced naturally in soy sauce during fermentation and thought to be a significant contributor to its appealing flavor. Additionally, MSG is often added to chemically produced soy sauce to enhance its flavor. However, the worst of these are associated with chemically produced varieties and can be avoided by using naturally fermented soy sauce. Overall, like most food, soy sauce can be enjoyed in moderation as part of a healthy diet.
With that, I will end our show for today. Thank you so much for those who are watching today's episode of The Science Behind Food. Hope we could meet again in another episode. Goodbye and stay safe.